Hello everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. Welcome, welcome. This is going to be a reading for our earth signs. We're going to go Virgo, Taurus, and last will be Capricorn. I will put the timestamps in the description box down below. Let's say a blessing and we will get started with Virgo. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every single breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, Virgo. I'm going to start with this Four Hawks of Tarot for you guys. Oh, wow. This is some big energy from just these three cards. It's interesting because your first card out was the Ten of Cups, which can be about marriage. It can be about family. It's like a happy home life. And then the next is the Page of Wands. And then I have the Three of Swords over here. Page of Wands can be about wanting to make a change. It can be someone who is... I feel like this is just you wanting to make a change here. And I have this Three of Swords, which is usually about a difficult ending, something that's painful, something that can be about a breakup. Let me see if I can get a few more out here. There we go. Queen of Pentacles, that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, that's you. And then I've got this Two of Swords. Here's what it is. You are making a decision this week, Virgo, and I don't know exactly what your situation is, obviously, but this Two of Swords is all about trying to block out other people's voices so that you can focus on what is going to be actually right for you. It feels like, well, let me get another deck out here. Fair enough. There's a big part of you that wants to do something different, that wants things to be better, that wants a change in your life. And I don't know, this feels like it's very much related to your love life, to a significant relationship, or to even a marriage. But this can just be in general, because these are general readings. There's a lot of emotional overwhelm right now. You may feel like you have a lot of people just kind of inserting their opinion in here, and quite honestly, it feels like you've uncovered some kind of deceptive energy around you, or maybe it's even you who hasn't been telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you know, in the feeling, with the feelings that you're having here. It's almost like on a surface level, everything looks really good. Everything looks like it should, but behind the scenes, somebody is wanting to make a change. Somebody needs something to be different, and somebody wants to start something new. That Queen of Pentacles energy is someone who takes care of everyone around them, right? That's someone who is very generous with their time, with their money, with their energy, with their love, and their stability. And it feels like while you do that every day, all day, you may be feeling unfulfilled underneath it all. All right, let me get another deck. Let's use this Tarot of Wonderland. This is someone who wants to make a change. I have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This can be related to work for you as well, because again, these are just general readings. Yes, somebody is worried about losing things. They're worried about their life being off balance. They're worried about finances. They're worried about, this feels like your energy, worried about having to be on your own, maybe for the first time in a long time. I just saw 444 on the counter. You're worried about instability. You may be feeling like you are unstable for even having feelings like this. It almost feels like you don't want to tell anybody about how you're truly feeling here, Virgo, but you have seen what you've needed to see. Now, this Seven of Swords in the reverse over here, tell me about that. Thank you. Yeah, you uncovered something that you wish that you hadn't, and there's the Two of Swords again. And the Four of Cups again. Oof. So this Nine of Swords is clarifying this Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is that deceptive energy that I was just referencing. Somebody who is, it feels like you've uncovered something, or maybe you've known about it for a while, and it feels like you have brushed it under the rug just to... And please don't think that this is a judgment, almost like to keep up appearances in a way. But it kind of feels like this. And with this Four of Cups out here twice, this is someone who... I feel like you have been dealing with someone who's very... into themselves, very into themselves. And maybe you are the one who has been the glue that's been keeping all of this together for a while. But with that Temperance in the reverse, it comes out on top of that Ten of Cups. That's all about that family life, that happy home. But that Temperance in the reverse is something that's thrown your life off balance, and now there's like some emotional overwhelm, and now there's this desire to make a change. You've got the Fool card and the World card here. The Fool is the number 0, right? And the World card's the number 21. So we have a beginning and we have an ending here. When I see the World card come out, that tells me that you're kind of at the end of a cycle, and it's kind of up to you to decide, okay, are we going to stay in this and do this for another 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 9 years, 12 years, 20 years, whatever. I just saw 707 on the counter. Or am I going to start something new? It feels like you don't want to talk to anybody about this, but you've seen what you needed to see with this Judgment energy here. And now you've got the Two of Swords out here twice. Now we have a decision that has to be made. This way or that way. Stay, go. Yes or no? I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I have this Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here, which is, it's the minor arcana of the Empress, right? And the Empress is your energy, Virgo energy. This is someone who's typically very single, can be a business owner, like an independent business owner. But it's someone who does things on their own. And I think you know you're going to be okay. It's just taking the steps that you want to take. I feel like you want to leave this situation, whatever it is here, Virgo. I feel like you have your sights set on something else, and you know that you're going to be okay. I feel like you are juggling other people's feelings here. So I have the King of Pentacles that goes with the Queen of Pentacles. You may have a lot of money tied up here, Virgo. You may have a lot invested in another person or in a household or someone else's business. There's a lot of financial stability where you are now, and that could be why you feel a need to stay. And this person is a soulmate to you. They could have fire sign energy or Pisces energy. I have a lot of fire signs here. Yeah, there it is. There's the World card again. You've known this person for a long time, and that can also be why you feel this commitment to them or to this situation. And it has been very good for a long time. Or it's been very stable for a long time. You've been feeling very alone, though. I've got that Hermit. That's Virgo energy. That's you. And that goes on top of this Seven of Swords in the reverse. And like I was saying before, this could be that Seven of Swords, that deceptive energy could be yours, Virgo, where you feel like you're hiding these feelings of wanting to move on from this. And you may be even like scratching your head about why you're having these feelings. But it's because this World card has come out here twice now. Ooh, yeah. And you may have actually met someone else that has caused you to question your life. Again, that World energy is like the end of a cycle. And it's really, it doesn't matter what you decide to do. You can stay or you can go. But you are beating yourself up a little bit here about just having these feelings in general. So this Ace of Cups comes out with this Two of Wands over here. The Ace of Cups can be about a new love relationship, and it can also represent a love that we have for ourselves, like self-love. That Two of Wands, though, for me has always been like a very lusty energy. It feels like someone has kind of been called into your life, and it's making you question everything that you've invested in here for a long time, Virgo. This is a tough situation, and you're 100% right. 100% right. I feel like you've given a lot to this situation for a long time, or to this person for a long time. And it's left you feeling alone. Whoever you've been dealing with, and this, oh boy. So I feel like I'm reading for someone who is like very kind, and someone who really is hard on themselves. Anytime they do something that isn't acceptable in their mind. I just saw 1212 on the counter. You may feel like you are being self-indulgent for having these feelings. You may feel like you're being self-absorbed. Or you may be dealing with a partner in your life who is, in fact, self-indulgent and self-absorbed. I don't think you're ready to make a decision about this yet. I feel like you're encouraging yourself to tell the truth. You have about 2 weeks before you kind of make this decision. It feels like this clarity comes to you in about 2 weeks. It feels like you need to maybe write down some of your feelings and really kind of monitor how you're feeling on a daily basis, almost like journaling. I hate journaling, I know, right? 1313 on the counter. I hate it so much, but you can get so much out of it. You feel a big responsibility to the environment that you're in, to the family you've created, to the community that you've created, whatever that means. And these people have supported you, and they want to support you in every way that they can. Yeah. I've got the Star card and the Empress there. That is, again, your energy, that Empress. Got it here and here. I feel like, and this is what I was seeing, that like you've been drawn towards someone else or some other kind of pathway with this Star energy. And it's causing you to change your opinion of yourself and your opinion of your life here. I think you're going to give it a couple weeks before you make this decision, though, because you haven't decided yet. You've been juggling these feelings that you're having for wanting to make this change with what you're doing every day on a daily basis. And that's okay. It's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself, but be honest with yourself. I don't mean to be bossy to you. You don't need me to boss you, obviously, but it feels like you need to start writing some things down. And just, if you don't feel like you can be honest with anyone else, at least be honest with yourself and just start writing it down. Start writing it down and start looking at it over the next couple of weeks, because I feel like you're going to make a decision. When would that be? It would be like right into Sagittarius season. And if you've been very unhappy for a very long time, that's why I'm saying document it, because those, and like I said, I really hate journaling, but the times that I did journal when I needed to make a transition in my life, I could go back and I could look at those journals from 3 years ago or a year ago. And if I was seeing the same repeating pattern, that's when I knew it was time for me to make a change in my life. Scary changes, you know. It's when you keep seeing the same things in yourself or in other people that you're connected to or in your environment that are causing disruption or causing pain or causing some kind of distortion for you, and you see it repeatedly and it's in written form. That's sometimes what gives us almost like the permission to make those changes. All right, thank you very much for letting me read your cards for you, Virgo. Hang in there, and we'll just kind of see how this energy plays out over the next couple of weeks. It really does feel like you make a major decision about your life right when we turn into Sagittarius season. And that makes a lot of sense. Scorpio season's all about kind of dismantling things. You know, that tower and that death energy really belongs to Scorpio. It's like we see what we need to see during Libra season, and then those towers start to fall and we start to put an end to things during Scorpio season. And Sagittarius season is when we start to recreate balance. All right, thank you, Virgo. Love you very, very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. Next up, we have Taurus. Taurus. I'm going to use this Marielle Tarot for you guys. Ooh. All right, Taurus, instantly I'm getting this impression that you were kind of on the cusp of some kind of an ending here, because I have this Four of Swords, which can be about a separation. And well, I don't know if you were on the cusp of this or if you are. Some of you have recently been on a trip with like a significant partner. Maybe this happened over the summer. It almost feels like you're kind of hanging on by a thread here in a relationship, Taurus. And you know, Virgo had kind of a similar energy. And there's a lot of conflicted feelings that you're having here. I feel like a sense of anger coming from you. I feel like you feel almost a responsibility to stick with this situation, but you're saying, I've done everything that I know how to do other than just be straight up manipulative here. And I'm not seeing what I need to see. I'm not seeing the changes. I feel like somebody's almost like, there's like a real sense of frustration. And there's this real drive to make a change here in some way for you, Taurus. You've got the Ten of Swords with the Four of Swords. The Ten of Swords can be about a pretty dramatic ending. It's the minor arcana of the Death card, and also this Four of Swords can indicate a separation. I've got the Magician and the Fool card both out here on their sides. And that's why I say the Magician, when they come out on their side or in the reverse, this is somebody who doesn't know what else to do. This is somebody who says, everything that I'm doing isn't working. I haven't been able to make the changes that I need to see in my life. I want something different, but I'm feeling this responsibility to like a community or to a home or to some aspect of your life here. This Five of Swords, it feels almost like you've cut someone off. So The Five of Swords can be about arguing with someone. It can be about verbal bullying. It can be about gossip or slander. But specific to this Mary El Tarot, which I think is so interesting, you can see this person has drawn a lot of people around them, a lot of energies around them, and they're holding hands with someone who's out of the frame. And it's almost like they're cutting this person out of family photos, or trying to decide, and I'm not saying that you're literally doing that, but trying to decide, okay, am I just going to do this on my own and keep this other person out of the picture? With this Six of Cups, it's definitely soulmate energy. And what do we always say about our soulmates? A season, a reason, or a lifetime, right? But this would be a relationship that you have with someone that's very, you were meant to know them. You were meant to have this experience with them. But I think you're saying, is this experience over? There is a lot of frustration coming through here. All right. There's your card on the bottom of the deck. That's the Hierophant. This may be someone that you're married to. You may have loved this person very much, very deeply. It feels like you tried to get this relationship back together. It feels like this, because that Ten of Swords can be kind of an on again, off again relationship. I just saw 2112 on the counter. It can be... It can be one of those relationships where you've almost ended it many times, and it feels like you tried to maybe go on a trip with this person, maybe go out of town over the summer, maybe see if you guys could just reconnect, like, oh, maybe we just haven't been spending enough time together, something like that. And that may have happened like during August, because there's this energy of travel surrounding that, and that's all over here. That all came out together. That's rather specific for just a handful of you, probably. You, I think, feel like this person is drawn towards someone else. Or you may yourself be pulled towards someone else. I've got the Wheel of Fortune there. Sagittarius energy. That tells me something's changing here. This was a major commitment for you, whether it was a relationship, a marriage, or something contractual. You are very clear-sighted. I see a lot of eyes on here. It's like you've been watching this whole thing with your own like physical eyes, and also you've had this intuitive feeling that something wasn't right for a very long time with this person. I feel like this person's saying, no, everything's fine, everything's great, but you knew deep down something wasn't. I am like feeling feelings of frustration for you. Wow. You actually share a lot of similar cards to the Virgo reading. This may be something that's just floating through our earth signs this week. So if you want to pop up there and check that one out, do. There's the Four of Cups. Virgo had that one out too. This is somebody who says, if I let this go, that means I've lost it all. Everything that I have done for maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years is kind of like wiped away. But like, it's like you're that frustrated though. You're that upset. You could be arguing with this person a lot, or you may just be very conflicted about this and just shoving it all down. There is a major change that's coming up for you. And this is what I said to our Virgos too. It feels like there's a major change and that's coming up for you like during the next season, that Sagittarius season, because you have it here and you have it here like back to back. And it feels like you're waiting to make this decision. Oh, man. It's kind of a heartbreaking feeling. It's like you don't want to keep trying if this person isn't going to be giving you anything in return, though. And it feels like you've done everything you know to do. This is, I understand. I sense this frustration. I feel this. That Three of Swords is about a painful breakup or ending. And I think you're trying to wrap your head around what that would look like for you. But I think you are like emotionally tapped out here. Oh boy. I think you're asking yourself, does this person want something different than what I want? Now we have the decision. This is also came up for Virgo. That Two of Swords. That's, are we going to go this way? Are we going to go that way? Are we going to stay here? It feels like you can't stay where you are. It feels like you're very uncomfortable here. I think, and there's the Four of Swords again. The thing that keeps you with this person is possibly children. And just contractual things. You may have a home with this person. You may have a business with this person. I think you're going to wait a little while longer to make this decision. You may see, it feels like you've seen what you need to see, and you are highly intuitive, whoever you are here, Taurus. Like you've known, like you have sensed this, you have felt this for a long time. And it feels like you've tried to work this out. You've tried to make this better, but it's just not working. You may be dealing with a Pisces. And it feels like you're going to wait to make this choice until after we turn into Sagittarius season. Same thing with Virgo. Very similar energies, very similar cards, in fact. So if this is your reading, I'm sorry, but it feels like, and this goes through the signs, that goes through the elemental groupings, where we'll have fire signs are just really going through it, like during some times of the year. Sometimes you guys, you earth signs, are really going through it, but it's really about change. And that's what we have with this Wheel of Fortune. It's a time of change for you. And it's a time of, are we going to do what we're doing? Are we going to keep doing what we're doing? Or are we going to do something different? And it's really about your comfort level. It's about your happiness. It's about how you feel deep down on the inside. I think I counseled Virgo to do some journaling and really write down how you're feeling. It's go talk to someone, a counselor, or even maybe your mother, maybe your father, maybe a good friend, someone who you know gives really good solid advice. Maybe get your own personal tarot card reading, because general readings, you know, they don't always answer every question, and sometimes they can be a little distorted because it covers so many different energies. But it does feel like I get this sense that you are almost like fed up with a situation and you don't know how to make it better. You don't know how to make the change for yourself. And quite honestly, I think you're frustrated for good reason. I'm hearing beating a dead horse, but there's just sadness behind it too, because whatever this situation is, it was a major commitment for you. It was something you gave a lot of yourself to. You may have created an entire life with someone here that had gone on for maybe a decade or longer. And walking away from that is, first, not easy, and I don't think you want to, but it seems like everything that you have tried to do hasn't worked for you. It hasn't worked for the two of you together or for the group as a whole. And there's this feeling that this other person you're connected to, or this could even be you, wants something different, and you don't know how to make that happen. I feel like you've tried multiple times. And it's just not coming together the way you want it to. All right, Taurus, if this was your reading, just hang in there, kiddo. It's going to be okay. It feels like you are going to wait just a couple more weeks until you make a decision in your mind as to what you want to do. And I think you enact on that decision right after the new year. I think that you clarify your own feelings during the holiday season here in the United States, like between Thanksgiving, Christmas time. And then I think that you make those changes ultimately after the first of the new year. All right, we will catch up with you soon. In the meantime, hang in there and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys later. Last, we have Capricorn. Capricorn, I am going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys. Oh my goodness. So guys, Virgo and Taurus both had this Two of Swords energy out, and this is your second card out. And the Six of Swords too. The Two of Swords is about wrestling with a difficult decision. This is somebody who's considering maybe physically relocating or moving or even traveling a little bit here. But there's a difficult decision that needs to be made, having trouble making it. Oh, somebody, well, good job, Capricorn. Whoever you are, you have seen what you needed to see. Yes. I have that Emperor energy, which is divine masculine energy. That could be you, or that could be the person that you have on your mind. Someone here, and it's Aries energy as well. Someone here has seen what they needed to see, and they've kind of bossed up here. I like that. It feels like you're kind of taking control of your life. But you're kind of, I know you could be butting heads with someone else, or just kind of with yourself about making the next decision, making this transition in your life, because that Six of Swords, it is about making some kind of a physical change. It can be physical change of location, again, moving house, or even traveling. Oh boy. You don't feel like you can. Ooh, and there's that Ace of Pentacles. I saw that whenever I first picked up this deck. Wherever you are right now, Capricorn, there's this energy of not being able to share your voice, or not being able to tell the truth about something, or just not wanting to deal with what the actual truth is. But whoever you are deep down on the inside, there is a lot of stability that you've created for yourself. There may be a new opportunity that comes towards you like real soon here, Capricorn, where you get to move or you get to travel. It just, there's, let me get some more, because this is really good. This is good news. You got the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Money looks good. You may be pulling a soulmate energy into your life with that Six of Cups. That Six of Cups is about past life love, or someone that you've grown up with, or someone that you would, for me, intend to grow old with, you know? That soulmate energy. It's like a few of them in the deck, but that's one of them. You may be wanting to go visit someone that you haven't seen in a long time. You may have an opportunity to do that closer to your season. Oh boy, I've got the Nine of Cups here. It's like a wish come true, a wish that comes true. You may be having dreams about this, Capricorn. It feels like whatever this change is, whatever this new start, whatever this transition is, you feel like it may cause conflict, and that's why you're not talking about it. That Eight of Swords can be about procrastinating communication about a situation. It can be about blocked communication. Some of you are newly single, or you're kind of looking towards that. Some kind of energy of independence here. This can also be relating to your work life. You may be physically relocating and opening a business of your own. This can also be relating to a new opportunity in love. Let me get, I'm going to use this vice versa tarot to clarify. This is really positive, actually. Yeah, I have the Lovers when I split the deck and the Four of Wands. Oh boy. Some of you, this is divine counterpart, like twin flame energy. Because I have the Lovers out there with that Four of Wands and that Ace of Cups. And with that Emperor energy, this, I mean, that could be you or that could be someone that you have on your mind. Somebody wants to come towards another person here. And that Lovers card is all about making a choice. And I think you know here, Capricorn, or this other person, I don't know what side of the coin you're on here, what side of the story you're on here. But somebody knows that this is going to cause a lot of conflict. And I don't know why. I'm assuming that you maybe are already with someone else, or that this other person may be with someone else. There's somebody here who becomes independent pretty quickly. Whoever this person is that you're pulling into your life, this soulmate energy, it feels like you're at a distance from this person, watching them from a distance, you know, from far away. Oh boy. And you've got the Chariot card. Wow. Cool. The Chariot card is a very similar energy to this Six of Swords in that it's about moving forward. It's about making a change. And it's, the thing is, the Six of Swords can be about physical relocation, like on the three-dimensional level. And this Chariot energy, it's Cancerian energy, is about moving forward, like emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, in like all the ways, right? And it feels like you're ready to make some kind of transformation to your life, some kind of transition. I've got that Death card out there, which tells me that in order for this to happen, you're going to have to end certain things, specific things, so that there will be room for new things, new energies to come into your life. It feels like you've been waiting to make this decision until you had the clarity that you needed. And it feels like if you haven't already received that clarity about this change, it feels like it's coming up soon during this Scorpio season. The great thing, this is a great deck. This is the Vice Versa Tarot. It's printed on both sides. So you got the scary death, and then you've got this transformative death. This kind of feels like what you're embodying right here, Capricorn. And it feels like once you make this realization of who you want or where you want to be, it just kind of starts a wildfire. And things are taken out of the equation, and there's like a pathway that allows you to move forward. Yeah, and there's your card. This is all about you and what you want. I've got Capricorn here. I've got Sagittarius here. I've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio energy, Gemini here, in case that's of significance. But you are definitely showing up pretty heavily for yourself here, Capricorn. That Devil energy is your card. And what's interesting about this is it shows our Lovers here twice. So we've got them here in the Lovers card, and then we have them here represented again by this Devil energy. I think that you're questioning yourself, is this a good choice? Is this not a good choice? If this is divine counterpart energy, this is a time for union. I've been saying for a while, Scorpio season, Sagittarius season of this year are going to be very influential for divine counterpart unions. Something about Sagittarius season seems to kind of make this decision for you. That seems to be going around for our air signs, or excuse me, our earth signs. Right now, it feels like you're all kind of in this state of transition. And it feels like you're taking this season, this Scorpio season, to kind of decide what you're going to do. And then it feels like you're going to enact those changes during Sagittarius season. It's like right now you're still kind of wrapping your head around the feelings that you're having and the changes that you want to make and the changes you want to see in your life. And it feels like, you know, after our United States holiday season is over, that Thanksgiving, Christmas time that goes from November to December, it feels like once the holidays are over, that's when you feel like you can make some kind of a major change. For you, it feels like this change may involve travel or physical relocation. And for some of you, this involves maybe starting a business of your own or forming some kind of independence here. Now, with this Ace of Pentacles here, the Ace of Pentacles is pretty much my favorite card to get in any reading because it represents a solid, stable, brand new beginning that you can feel comfortable investing in. Yeah, it's a good choice for you. It just feels like you're in a position right now, Capricorn, where you really can't tell anybody about how you're feeling or that you're leaving or that you're making this change. I think you know it's going to cause conflict. And I think you may be dealing with someone currently who has a lot of stress and anxiety and worry, and they have a tendency to kind of spiral out anytime there's some kind of a change here. And again, I don't know if this is related to like your romantic life or if it's related to your work life, but it almost feels like you're sacrificing your wants for somebody else's emotional instability. I mean, we do that, don't we? Yeah. All right, that was your reading for this week, Capricorn. Hang in there. Just maybe use this time, this Scorpio time, to decide what it is you really, really want for your future. I do see travel here for you. And I do see these new opportunities, and I do see some of you are definitely pulling in some kind of a twin flame union, divine counterpart union here. And for a lot of you, this is requiring you to be on your own and be independent, be single. And some of you are not currently. All right, that was your reading for this week. Thanks for letting me read for you, Capricorn. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. I just saw 4141 on the counter, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Mwah. Have a good week.